Welcome to Legacy English. Today we're going to take you on a captivating journey through the life of one of the most controversial figures in modern history, Adolf Hitler. This isn't just a historical lesson, it's also an exciting opportunity for you to improve your English. By following along with this story, you'll learn new vocabulary, sharpen your listening skills, and see grammar in action within real contexts. As we explore Hitler's life and the impact he had on the world, we'll also guide you through language lessons in a fun and educational way. This video is not only about history, but about the power of language and how words can shape events and ideas. Who was Adolf Hitler? And how did his decisions change the course of history? We'll explore his rise to power, his role in World War II, and the lessons we can learn from this dark chapter. So, stay with us for an insightful story and a great chance to improve your English. Adolf Hitler was born on April 20th, 1889, in Braunau am Inn, a small town in Austria near the German border. He was the fourth of 6 children, though, tragically, many of his siblings did not survive childhood. His father, Adolf Hitler, was a strict and authoritarian customs officer, while his mother, Clara Hitler, was much kinder and nurturing. Adolf grew up under a tense and troubled family dynamic, often clashing with his father, who disapproved of his ambitions to become an artist. From a young age, Hitler showed a strong interest in art. He dreamed of becoming a great painter and took drawing lessons, but when he applied to the prestigious Academy of Fine Arts in Vienna, he was rejected twice. This rejection wounded his pride and left him questioning his future. After the death of his mother in 1907, Hitler lived in Vienna for several years in near poverty, moving from one menial job to another. During this time, he became exposed to nationalist and anti-Semitic ideologies that would deeply influence his views. The political climate in Vienna, filled with nationalist rhetoric, led Hitler to embrace extreme right-wing politics. He developed a strong sense of German nationalism and began blaming various minority groups, particularly Jews, for society's problems. His views became increasingly radical and anti-Semitic, laying the foundation for the dangerous ideology he would later promote. In 1914, World War I broke out, and Hitler chose to fight for Germany, believing his true identity was tied to the Germanic people. He enlisted in the Bavarian Reserve Infantry and served on the Western Front, rising to the rank of corporal. His bravery earned him the Iron Cross, but the horrors of war also left him with deep scars, both physically and emotionally. Hitler's hatred of those he blamed for Germany's defeat grew stronger during this time. When Germany lost the war in 1918, Hitler was devastated. The Treaty of Versailles humiliated Germany, and many Germans, including Hitler, viewed it as a betrayal. He blamed politicians and Jews for the defeat, and this resentment, combined with the country's economic hardship, pushed him further toward radical politics. After the war, Hitler returned to Munich and joined the German Workers' Party, which later became the Nazi Party. His powerful speeches and ability to inspire crowds quickly made him a prominent figure. Hitler understood the power of language, using it effectively to spread his vision of a unified and strong Germany. In 1923, Hitler attempted to seize power in what became known as the Beer Hall Putsch. The failed coup led to his arrest, but it gave him a platform to express his ideas. While in prison, he wrote Mein Kampf, My Struggle, outlining his racist ideology and the need for the Aryan race to dominate. These ideas would later serve as the foundation for Nazi policies. After his release, Hitler capitalized on Germany's economic struggles during the Great Depression, gaining support for the Nazi Party. By 1933, he became Chancellor of Germany and soon consolidated power, turning the country into a totalitarian state. Using terror, censorship, and propaganda, Hitler crushed any opposition and began implementing his vision of a racially pure and powerful Germany. In 1939, Hitler's ambitions led to the invasion of Poland, triggering World War II. His aggressive military campaigns resulted in the occupation of much of Europe, including France, Belgium, and the Netherlands. Under Hitler's leadership, millions of Jews and other minorities were systematically murdered in the Holocaust, an atrocity that still serves as a reminder of the dangers of hatred and racism. As the war progressed, however, Hitler's initial successes began to falter. His decision to invade the Soviet Union in 1941 stretched Germany's military resources thin, and the Soviet winter proved disastrous for the Germans. By 1944, the Allies were advancing from the West, and the situation for Hitler and Nazi Germany became dire. By 1945, Germany was on the brink of collapse. The Allies were closing in on Berlin, and Hitler, isolated in his underground bunker, refused to accept defeat. On April 30, 1945, he committed suicide, unwilling to be captured. His longtime companion, Eva Braun, also took her life beside him. Hitler's life and legacy are a stark reminder of the dangers of unchecked power, extreme nationalism, and racism. His rise to power and the destruction he caused during World War II left deep scars on the world. His actions led to the deaths of millions of innocent people and forever changed the course of history. As we reflect on this dark chapter, it's important to remember the lessons of the past. Understanding figures like Hitler not only helps us learn about history, but also emphasizes the need for peace, tolerance, and respect for all people. By learning about these events in English, we have the opportunity to better understand the world and ensure such tragedies are never repeated. Thank you for watching this video on Legacy English. We hope this story has helped you improve your English while providing insights into history. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with others. Stay tuned for more engaging content that will help you learn English through fascinating stories. See you next time on Legacy English for another exciting journey through history and language. Goodbye.